ASMR channel. Today we are going to be listening to clicking keyboards. What am I fucking doing? Oh shit, should I cut that? I don't know. Jesus Christ. Today, I'm Jackson, by the way. I'm Jackson every day, but today in particular, I'm also Jackson. And I'm going to be doing a development log today. So, in the last video I uploaded, which took 10 fucking weeks, which was in the title of the video, it was a 10-week development log, so it makes sense that it took 10 weeks, but I kind of showed you a little bit about what I'm working on, and I'm still working on the same project now, and I wanted to show you today, after about 4 days of work on it, probably not even that, probably like 2.5 days of work on it, how it's looking, because 10 weeks of recording a development log is a fucking long time, and it took an unnecessarily large amount of organization on my part that I'm unaccustomed to, so and it took forever to edit as well, and it just wasn't fun having I didn't have anything to upload for ages. So today what I'm going to do in this video is just show you more frequently from here on what I'm working on and the things I'm building and how it works, and you know, etc, etc. Like, I say that a lot, etc, etc. I was listening to my video the other day and it fucking made me want to punch myself in the head whenever I heard it. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was talking about, but let me just show you what's going on. So I'm just going to awkwardly set the microphone down there. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. And just to recap where I'm at. So I spent about 10 weeks, 11 weeks or something building this engine. So I've got an engine, the basic functionality of the game. So if you look at your little character here, he can shoot, he can jump, glide, fast fall, grapple, and attack, and he has an inventory system, and there's a bunch of other shit that I don't know, I'm just forgetting right now, but that's the basic game. And I exported a game after those 10 weeks, which was, you know, playable with different challenges and different AI and things for these mechanics. And now that all that's out of the way, which took the 10 weeks, I wanted to try and do a new game using these mechanics every 2 weeks. That's my challenge that I'm setting for myself. I want to try and get in the habit of just having a plan, I hate the word deadline, but like a time where I'm just going to stop the development. Because I don't know, just the word deadline just triggers me a little bit. I've got kind of like I don't want to say PTSD, because that's just I don't want to make fun of that shit, but I get kind of triggered when I hear the word deadline, because it just makes me think of like uni and things. But I've got a time frame that I want to try and work on. So 2 weeks, and I'm going to try and get a game done by the end of the 2 weeks. So let me show you what we got so far, using the engine from before. So I've built this world sort of thing, just using the terrain tool, and we got some water. And if you fall in the water, our character dies. And let me just show you this world real quick. So I have these custom player starts that I've been using. Let me just dump one of those in the world. I have to move these around whenever I want to change the starting position. It's just the way that I've set it up. It's a multiplayer game too, by the way, so that's kind of why everything's a bit weird. I've just built my own sort of system to deal with it. So here's what we got. We just got a basic world that I'm going to hopefully fill with trees and shit. I don't know. I hope the audio's alright. Let me just check this. I want the mic up and the desktop audio down so that you can hear me. Okay. So, basic world, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I had to stop the video because there was some fucked up shit going on with the sound, but hopefully the sound's a bit better now. I should be using the microphone properly, and the sounds from the game shouldn't be louder than everything. So, I can't remember what I was saying, but I have 2 weeks to finish this game, and after the 10 weeks that I spent on the last game, I took a week off because I was just fucking exhausted, because I was just sick of looking at the screen and I just needed a break, because 10 weeks is a long time to be working on a game. But I also really want to meet this deadline in the 2 weeks, and the reason that I care so much about this deadline is because I want to get in the habit of just making a game, having it done by the end of the time frame, and just having something there, and then it's playable, and then moving on to the next thing, or, you know, spending another 2 weeks making a new version of the same thing. But I just want to get in the habit of finishing fucking games, because I tend to just I just add shit. I just keep adding shit, and I spend time on stuff that isn't important, and it doesn't improve the gameplay, and it means I never publish anything, and it also makes me really frustrated when I've spent ages on this thing and I just haven't realized that I've just been wasting time on stupid shit. So I'm really going to make sure that I hit this deadline at the end of this week. I've got a few more days to work on it, and it's cool because like I kind of like the feeling of it, because yeah, it's a really short amount of time and it's going to be a piece of shit game that's going to have a lot of loose ends and things, but when I'm working, and constantly in the back of my mind, I've got this idea now that, is this essential? Is this essential? Is this essential? And it's cutting out so much bullshit that I realize I don't need. And even just over the last couple of days and over the last 10 weeks, like there are just fucking pages and pages and pages of ideas of things that I wanted to put in that I, had to cut out because they were just taking too long or whatever. And it's just sort of making me realize, because I got to the end of that project and I realized that I didn't need any of that shit in the first place. Like it was stupid to even think about it because it wasn't going to add to the game at all. And anyway, I'm rambling, but I really want to have this deadline. I really want to meet it and just have the game turn out however the fuck it wants, and then just repeat that and repeat that and repeat that. And I think it'll be good for content like this as well, because I'll have new shit to show you guys every week or every couple of weeks or every couple of days. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these things, but what the fuck was I saying? I'm pretty tired because this is like the end of the day for me. Like I've been working for a couple of hours and now I'm trying to talk and my words are just being like blah 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 blah. Okay, are we still recording? We're still recording, that's good. So let me just run through and just show you everything. So this is the Overworld. The plan for this at the moment, the game's called Bush Doctor. And the reason for that, which is, let me show you. It's called Bush Doctor because one of my mates, he's a musician and he's made music for games of mine before. And he does a really fucking fantastic job, and he just sent me this track recently, which is really cool, and he's called it Bush Doctor. So let me just play that. Actually, you know what I might do is I might cut this clip. I might cut the clip and then just put the audio in so that you can hear it properly. Okay, so hopefully I've edited that song in and the video doesn't look too retarded. But basically, so the idea of this is I don't know where these fucking ideas come from, man. Like I like to walk a lot, and I take my phone with me. I'm doing this with my thumbs. I take my phone with me, and my mind just kind of wanders while I'm on my walk, and I just kind of jot down ideas in my phone. But anyway, I had this idea. Just from the name of Bush Doctor, I thought I might just make a game just around that theme, which is what my mate Ben called the song. And so what's going to happen is you're going to spawn in this world out here. There's going to be some fucking challenge or something. I don't know how I'm going to do it just yet. But basically, there's going to be this little shack over here, which you can see on the screen. Hopefully, and hopefully my screen software is not lagging too badly. But there's going to be this little shack, and let me spawn in. Where's my play start? Custom player start. So you spawn in through the world, you find the little shack, and then on the inside, it's got a portal thing like this right now, but I thought what would be really cool, which I might do, I might not get the time for it, is to have one of those render target portals where you're looking through it and there's like a texture on it that's being rendered from a camera. So you're looking at this portal and you might be looking inside a small house that's small from the outside, but then on the inside it's like fucking enormous, right? Like if you've ever seen the Harry Potter movies, and I think it's Goblet of Fire, they have the tents where they walk inside the tent and it's like a whole house inside. So I thought that'd be kind of cool here. I don't know if I'll get the time, but look, let's just go through it. So I really hope this doesn't lag on me. This is what it's going to look like on the inside, and we're going to have this big ass fucking crazy challenge thing, and it's going to be called the Bush Doctor, or the Trial of the Bush Doctor. So, oh god, it's already started. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, so let me just not play like that, and I had to stop recording again because my fucking frame rate was just going really low because my computer just can't handle the game at full screen, I think, while it's trying to record. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. I might just have to like play it in the editor. But basically, anyway, you're in this thing. Here's a couple of things that I built. I'll just show you what I've built and where we're at. I've got this gate, and this gate displays. Let me show you. I don't have a custom player start there. Custom player start. So it requires items to go in. You walk up, it gives you a prompt, needs like 6 diamonds or something, whatever. And it's got some weird shit on the other side, and when you touch it, you get bounced. Skirt, just like that. Now through here, we have some lava. I know this is a small screen, but we've got to do it for the frame rate. This is some lava. You fall in it, you die, and we have some grapple challenges across like this. And yes, so this is a room, as you can see, and there's a dude in the middle of this. That's a bush. That's the bush doctor. We haven't introduced him yet, and he doesn't really do anything apart from shoot. But let me show you his model. He doesn't do anything there because he doesn't have a nav mesh. But this is the bush doctor, and this is going to be our main enemy for this game. Enemy, creature, robot. I don't know. I kind of want to make it a little bit funny. I want to have like this main bush doctor who like talks to you from across the house and just smack talks you the whole time while the robots come and get you. I don't know, but this is the bush doctor. He's got a plague doctor mask thing, and he's just a fucking retarded robot who is actually really quite terrifying, and they're going to be even more terrifying after I've programmed them properly. I know that I'm not talking probably loud enough, but I'm hoping I can boost this audio or whatever. Anyway, so that's the bush doctor. That's what he looks like, and he has a black one as well. This guy. And I'm probably going to do a few more colours and give him different behaviours and things, but that's enough of that. So that's the bush doctor. He's going to be running around and he's going to be shooting shit, and I don't know. Up here we have a crystal. So this is a item that I made, and it looks pretty. It kind of looks like a diamond, and you need to collect those things to open this door. You need 6 to open the door. Basic, not much exciting to show you there. These are crates, very exciting crates. And this is a new room over here. Oh god, we got the lag again, fuck. So I just lowered the video quality just a little bit. It's going to be a little bit harder to see, but hopefully it's still not too bad, and I'd rather it be a little bit more blurry than have the fucking frame rate stuttering that was happening just before. So I just showed you the bush doctor. I've showed you this room already, I think. Let me just show you some other stuff that we've got. I'm just going to do the rest of this really quick because I don't want this video to be too long, because I'll probably do another one really soon. So if you've ever seen, or if you've ever played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, there's an item in that called the Eye of Truth, which when you put it on, or when you use it, you can see things that you couldn't see before. So I've made an item in this game called the Elixir of Truth. Blatantly ripping off Ocarina of Time, but I'm not ashamed of that because it's a fucking fantastic game. And when you drink that, it shows you can see through walls and things. So let me just show you one of the hidden walls. So, da-da, just like that. And this is a tall motherfucking dude, really scary dude. I've called him Conehead because he has a cone on his head. And he doesn't do much at the moment, he just sort of follows you around and just shoots, but I'm going to make him really scary and really strong later. Now, where the fuck was I? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, so the Conehead guy. I want to make him really terrifying, so when you finally go through that room, you figure out that that's there, and you walk in and you see that, you're going to be like, oh my god, what the fucking hell. But I don't think I'll just have him there as well. I kind of want to have him roaming around on that landscape that I showed you earlier too. I think it'd be really cool if you're like running around through trees and things and you just see this big towering cylinder cone thing running around. A little bit fucked up, but I don't know. I feel drawn to making this kind of shit. I don't know why. Okay, so what else have we got? Oh my god, I've really got to try not to die. So this is just a little battle arena with more of these plague doctor things. The bush doctors. And when you defeat those, they're going to drop the elixirs of truth for now. Now this is a platforming challenge that I made. So let me just see if I can pull this off. Nope, because I am terrible. But let me show you what that's like. I'm not going to go and try and play that again. You're up here. You grapple through this tiny lava shaped procedural mesh thing. Lava shaped, lava textured. You grapple to that, and then you got these things. So these are just more grapple targets, but if you touch these, they destroy you. Or I don't think they destroy you, but I think they launch you backwards. Let's see. Let's see. Custom player start. Let me just delete my old one. I really should have a play from viewport option somehow. I need to figure out how to make that work. Okay, so these things. Oh, when you jump, you hit the ceiling. Okay, that's cool. But so you can grapple them like that, and if you hit one, they bounce you back. Simple, very simple, but it's effective. Yeah. And then at the end of this, there's one of those crystal things that I was showing you. I think I showed you back over here somewhere. This thing. Yeah, so that thing. The way that you get this, by the way, is there's a building mechanic in this game. And I'm going to hide some building materials, and you're going to have to build your way up there because you can't grapple onto these walls. So that's a little puzzle. I'm kind of spoiling everything for this game, but... oh well. Most people won't even fucking play it anyway, let's be real. And for the people who do play it, I'm going to hide extra shit that I'm not going to show in here. So when you get all those crystals, you go through here, you meet the dude, and then that's the end of the game. Hooray. Now this thing here is an optional secret sort of thing, so it's a fucking iceberg wall thing. And the reason that I wanted to make it an iceberg wall is because I've been watching, what's it called, Super Mario 64 recently. And I like the idea where you jump through the paintings and it takes you to a different place. But I wanted this to be a picture of an iceberg in particular because I watched this iceberg video of Super Mario 64 and it had, if you look at my mouse on the screen right now, it had this, you know the iceberg meme, you probably do, but if you don't, there's like the top level stuff, and then there's the stuff that not many people see, and then less people see, and then less people know about, and less and less and less, and it gets deeper and deeper and more mysterious and fucked up and weird as you go. And there's videos like for Minecraft, for Super Mario, and things like that. But I really like that idea of like the iceberg, and of there being more to the iceberg or more to the game than first meets the eye. So to get through this, I've just used the same logic as this last door, where you need a certain amount of items to get through. Except to get through this one, you need a certain amount of icebergs. And these iceberg items is, I'm going to hide them in like really glitchy places and just like make it a sort of glitchy sort of bonus for the people that are really obsessed with secrets and, enjoy shit like that. I don't know if I need to talk about anything else. So this is all the things that I did today. I was going to show you some of this stuff. Crystal items, crystal meshes, sounds like crystal methods. Built a respawning component, blah, oh yeah, so shit respawns. Like, most of this stuff isn't really interesting, let's be real. Had a revelation that I hate making games like this and made a new plan. Yeah, so I was building like platforming challenges, like this bit here. And this was just so not fun to build. Like, I don't know, I just hated it. And I was thinking about some previous games that I've made, in particular, like some wave-based games where I've put, like a lot of emphasis on the AI. I really enjoy doing that. So that was sort of a revelation that I had when I was doing this. Like, I kind of had this weird feeling in my stomach while I was making this, and I was like, this isn't fun to make. This probably isn't even fun to play, or like someone will play through it once and be like, oh yeah, that was cool, and then like you're never gonna play it again, like who fucking cares? It's just a platforming thing that you do once, and it just took so long to build, and it was just making me miserable. But with AI and like, different AI behaviors and mechanics and things, like it's fun because there's like a random element to it, I guess. And like you can play it again and again and again, and like shit sort of behaves in the same way, but if you design it really well, you can get new combinations all the time. I guess that's just skill juice of randomization in general, but anyway, what the fuck am I even talking about? Why would anyone want to watch this video? That's a good question. Jesus. I just talk shit and just show you mediocre fucking game plans and stuff. That's not true. I shouldn't talk about myself like that. Anyway. Created the elixir of truth. Yep. I didn't show you how that works. Should I show you? Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you in action. Oh, we're at the desktop somehow. How did we do that? Okay. Where is my custom player start? Here. We do not want you there. Let's show you the elixir of truth. Is this lagging again? I think this is lagging again. Just bear with me for a sec. I'll restart it in a second. It should be filming at a good quality again. Should be filming at a good frame rate. Alright, you can save now, and Elixir of Truth. Okay. So this is basically what I spent my day doing today. This mechanic and the platforming challenges. I'm building a bunch of rooms, actually. I sort of built this whole thing in the last, like... Well, today and yesterday, actually. Oh, the frame rate's good again. What the hell? I wonder why it was going all retarded for a sec. I gotta stop saying the word retarded. I don't like it. Anyway. Elixir of Truth. Da 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 da. And then if you eat it... There you go, you can see through. A homie consumes an elixir of truth, the whole gang feels awakened. It works for multiplayer as well. That's basically what that's saying. So all your friends will be able to see through this as well. And there's this guy again. Can I kill him? Ha! No. He's too buggy. He doesn't have any hitboxes at the moment, so... Is there anything else to show you? Built a Conehead LMFAO. I thought that was so funny. Extra rooms, iceberg wall. Yep, that's it. Okay. Thank you for watching. That's all. Should I export this game? I don't know. What a...